So I'm going to turn off my camera for 1 minute.
Okay. Setting up. We are live, Seda.
Thank you. When you turn it on, when you begin into the camera, it will work. Okay. Well, I guess we are live now.
Yes, we are. Good morning,
Okay,
Seda.
wonderful. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Gustavo, should we wait a little bit that everyone's attending, or how is the live stream?
We are ready to start. So please
Wonderful.
do the honors.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen and begin. Let's go. Okay. So you see my screen?
Yes, we do.
Wonderful. Okay. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Austrian Space Forum. I am Dr. Seda Özdemir Fritz from Austrian Space Forum, with the acronym of, in German, is ÖWF, we call it. Time to time, I'm telling ÖWF, don't be mistaken, this is our name. I'm project manager, also the science team lead in Austrian Space Forum, and for the analog missions, I'm leading the all science teams. And today, of course, in front of you, there's a different face. Instead of our director, Gernot Kramer, he is very busy outside right now, but I'm going to lead your virtual tour. First of all, I would like to talk about Mars a little bit and the analog missions and what we know about the analog missions. And then we are going to have our sneak preview to InSight. And what I refer when I'm telling InSight, the InSight is the world's biggest analog. Yeah, today, this is the start day of the world's biggest analog, and we are in Mission Coordinator Center. And outside, all of the 17 different countries who are performing the analog mission is being controlled in here. And we are going to have our very special visit today, and then having sneak previews in different teams during the mission performance. So hence, please be ready with your questions. Feel free to add your questions in the chat, and then we can collect them during my tour inside, and then ask each team lead. So maybe it's hanging in the air right now that I'm talking about teams and I'm talking about analog missions, but we will now going into that. First of all, I would like to say also thank you for our project STEMMOS. Because this virtual visit has been organized by us, by our project partners of the STEMMOS. And and this is, I guess, the very nice opportunity for all of you that you can have some visits and some idea and also a little bit research into the secret space mission places. So let's go through Mars before we move on. I hope you see my screen right now. It's just tucked in here. Gustavo, can you confirm if you see?
We do see the presentation, but it's on the presenter's note.
So it shouldn't be so right.
So just stop sharing and share again.
Yeah, I guess this is far better. Sorry for that technical issues. Let's go and try again. Interesting. Okay, I am sharing right now. Do you see?
Just wait a minute. It's not loading the screen yet.
Yeah, there was a block in here. That's why I was hesitating.
I don't see nothing yet.
Okay, coming there, I guess.
No.
I'm
Now
sharing
loading
once
is
again.
put on presentation mode now.
Immediately going there. Sorry, guys.
Yes, very good.
Are we?
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so and so you don't see my notes as well, right? These are my secret notes anyway, if I do use the presentation view. Okay, let's go. We are visiting Mars. So why? Okay, let's go a little introduction on Mars, this beautiful red planet, which is roughly half size of Earth. And what I would like to emphasize why we would like to focus Mars, but not on other planets. But our focus is always going on Mars. So when you think about it, it is just a dead planet, so to say. It is for how far it is 380 million kilometers away, which means that it will take with this the current technology, it will take us going there 200 days just per leg, which means that it's so much effort to go in there. You need to stay and do your research in there. Let's say a year that you're there, and you're coming back for about 200 days more, and roughly about 1,000 days you're gonna spend there and putting so much effort to understand what. Lots of people are asking is all the time, and especially when I'm talking or what I'm working on, right? So I'm the space researcher, and then and they're asking, oh, on what you're working, and then so yeah, it's mostly Mars missions I'm working. We're preparing Mars missions, preparing the astronauts, and the future technology. And they say, why you want to go to Mars? I mean, why? It is just a planet, the planet which is dry, the planet which doesn't have a suitable atmosphere to breathe. Yeah, mostly carbon dioxide, which has a very rough temperatures, and the Mars temperature is roughly about -70 Celsius degree, which is pretty cold. And then yeah, and only maybe the funny thing would be that there is a very light gravity, the less than Earth, so you can freely jump and have fun. But if you don't breathe, for what, right? But there's a very secret over there on Mars lying on. Yeah. So if you see that the Mars is having resemblance from from the entire space evolution. We have landmarks, geologically very interesting landmarks, sedimentary tools. Let's say what are those sedimentaries? Are the different rock formations, different sand formations, impact craters, which is going nearly to the beginning of the our solar system, which is 3.4 billion years old. We are trying to understand, we are trying to follow up that path. So what we see in here is it is a nice map of Mars. Actually, we see here the solar caps, polar, sorry, not solar, of course, it's polar caps in here. It's mostly water, the frozen water there, and of course some carbon dioxide in it, but it's mostly our promising water reservoirs there. And also, I don't know if you see my mouse, but on the left hand side that we can see the one of the highest mountain in our solar system, the Olympus Mons. This is a volcanic mountain on Mars, and if I'm not wrong, it was as high as 8 times of Everest mountain. if you see that the half, I mean, if you think about the half of Earth size planet has 8 times Everest on it, it's very interesting geological formation going on in this. By the way, I am by training, I am geologist, and second, I'm the planetologist. So you talk about the geology. This is definitely I'm the right person, and my interest is going on that side especially. Hence, there's also another structure on Mars that which can say a lot about the history of Mars. That here you can see this like a little mark on the scratch on Mars. I can tell it's a little bit on the left side again, and this is a huge rift formation way beyond Grand Canyon. I can tell you it is nearly the size of North America. And these huge formations tell us lots of things about Mars history. But how? Oh yeah, there's also another very nice image of the Olympus Mons in here. And you can also see some kind of dust devils in here that I'm going to talk very soon about it. So, but why it is interesting and what are those geological formations that telling us? There are some impact craters, by the way, these little round shapes, also the impact craters that we are seeing also on the moon. And they each, I always tell about those things. Each impact crater or each impact is a signature of universe for us and signature of our actual solar system that tells and putting a mark of that history, our solar system history. Each impact says something. So for that, we are going there. But when we talk about that, when we talk about Mars, when we talk about all of these negatively sound situations and the formations on Mars, why we would like to find something in there. If you see in here, this is a simple Mars structure, I can tell you, and you see some layers. And each layers, we call them strata, tells a little story on Mars history. And when I see as a geologist, I can tell there was water in here because these layers are not easily happening on non-water existent environment. And if you like, maybe you need to focus a little bit, but if you see that there are some like each layer has also like a sub layers inside, and each of these sub layers are containing a history of that time zone of Mars. And what we are looking at in here is a highly probable lake basin. And what is happening, all of these containments, all of these the elements that which Mars atmosphere contains are coming down on the lake surface and then going through the water and settling down on the lake basin, and tell us for each time by time what was the, let's say, ingredients of Mars. And the other next step is, okay, we know all of this, we will figure out those things, but why it is also again important, why water is important on Mars. I guess nowadays most of us know that why the water is important, right? So the water means life for us. Yeah, water existence means life, and we are searching for life. Okay, do we do it alone? This is a very important part. So we have buddies. We have buddies called our robots, right? That's what we are seeing in here, Perseverance on Mars, a perfect selfie of them. I don't know how you see that, but I saw like a, I don't know, little dog buddy in front of me that was helping us to have our research on Mars. So, so far, no human being has been reached to Mars, or no mission has been done yet. But we expect about 20 to 30 years that some astronauts will go for research there. But before, we have the precursors. We have our robots going there on Mars and doing the investigation for us. That what kind of environment is expected. And here the perseverance, it is, I don't know, I'm telling this perseverance is a miracle or engineering miracle and masterpiece. It's a ton of kilo. I don't remember exactly the number, but it's the tons of kilos of engineering masterpiece is the perseverance. And what it does, it is it is giving images. There are solar panels. There are many engineering purposes, but Perseverance has one key role and can do rock analysis by itself and sending the data on Earth. And this is one of the most important tasks. It has been sent to the critical places on Mars which can refer some water existent that all geologists, all scientists has been researching what would be the best landing site on Mars for Perseverance can find some water detection, can perform some water detection, or can perform some life resembling. And it has been sent to those basins to follow it up. Was it alone? No, Perseverance has a body also. It has another body that it is the helicopter called Ingenuity. And this is also another masterpiece, can fly through and giving some information to Perseverance. But currently, actually, we have 3 runs on Mars who is doing the investigation. Okay, but then what we need to go there first. We have robots, we have a spaceship, we have our science behind. We do plenty of pre-investigation and everything else. And the next step will be, as I said, about the 20 to 50 years, will be the astronauts going there. And this is who we are. As Austrian Space Forum, we are preparing those astronauts. We are preparing this technology. We don't do it alone, but we are happy that we have a little support on that path. Who you see in here in this line, and these are our 2 astronauts that doing the donning. Donning means they wearing the suit. And these are all the suits of Austrian Space Forum. Suit is about 55 kilogram in weight and very hard to wear. It takes 3 hours to wear those suits per person. And you see that you cannot do that alone. So you need to have your crew who is helping you to processing the donning. And these are actually our little spaceships for each astronaut. Each spacesuit is a small spaceship for astronauts because it has its own life support system inside. So even you are on the surface of Mars or on Earth places, this is your protection. But how we reach this protection, this is our question. So before we are engineering those, we are going through a lot of different tests. For example, Autoseat has been through a Kyra test. Kyra test means that if my surface, for example, is minus 70 around, could be less as well, this spacesuit need to protect the astronaut, right? So we have to be sure the textile, all of these layers that they are having it needs to protect the life inside of this spacesuit. So we went through the Kyra test, which was the minus 110 degree, and Inigo inside one of our analog astronauts, and this is luckily he survived. So we went through this test, And then we have one tick it was already approved for very hard temperature condition. The second was, for example, here's the Tesla coil test. You might be, it could be familiar from your physics classes, probably the Tesla coil, but it is, of course, a large version of it. But why we need that? Why spacesuit needs to protect you from the electrical load? Yeah. So because on Mars, the atmospheric pressure is very less. Yeah, the sand particles and the rock particles are colliding each other and creating the energy between them. They creating and whenever because of the atmospheric conditions, whenever there is a dust level comes up, which is a swirling the air around, and all the rock and little dust particles are colliding each other and creating an electric shock in there, and lightnings, the small lightnings they are creating. And if you are there, you cannot run away, right? So if you're on Mars surface, oh, there's a lightning, I need to go run to the other side with the 60 kilo of your spacesuit. So it needs to be durable for it. This test is one of our pre-tests. If our spacesuit is durable to these kind of lightnings, and luckily the inside is the analog astronaut is Gernot Kramer, our director. He's still alive, so it passed. Okay, we are preparing our suites. We are preparing our science, technology, and our life support system, our operations. We prepare everything. And then how we test those. Are we doing just a small test? Are we just talking with the astronauts what to do? No. We are going to similar places to Mars on Earth. For example, this is the one of very nice habitat on Earth, and we are going mostly the deserts. Of course, the deserts are the most resembling places on Earth to the Mars environment. And this was the AMEDE 2018, the analog mission. The analog missions are the simulations. We are simulating the real Mars missions on Earth, sending our astronaut, having our habitat, having our space engineering tools, and doing the Mars mission on Earth. And as I was telling you, that why we are choosing deserts, why we are choosing these places or only the desert. As you can see here, there is really on Earth, we are lucky to have those deserts, because they are amazing resembling. They have amazing geomorphologically resemblings to the Mars. For example, up there you can see the picture with our two analog astronauts doing EVA. EVA means extravehicular activity, outside activity of habitat. We call it spacewalk as well, and they are doing their spacewalk on Oman Desert. And just 1 week after from Mars, this picture has been sent to us. So you can you don't have to be a professional, you can easily see the similarity between these two environments, right? And then besides those habitats, those deserts, there are many people behind of these people, these astronauts. It's not just astronauts are going there. There's a huge team behind of these missions, and we call those, we call for AMEDE missions is Mission Support Center. And you can see in here, there's a flight plan. Flight plan tells what you're going to do on the field, and they plan every little minute of the mission. There is a RSS, Remote Science Support Team. They say what kind of science will be performed and how to be performed, when to be performed on the field. There is a flight control team who are in contact, very, very closely in contact with habitat. And they are telling whatever the flight plan or RSS is relaying to the field and controlling their safety, controlling their performance and the operations. And these are people who are behind these operations. And it takes really so long time to prepare one mission. So, and we are, oh yeah, and this is one of the, this is the Oman, and this is one of our well-looking habitat. We can tell it's inflatable habitat. And we can say it's one of the precursor design that what the scientists are planning for upcoming Mars mission. So, and afterwards, besides all of these, the teams and the performance has been accomplished. We are having our publications, we are having our results in hand, which is another page for real Mars mission. We are filling those blank pages for upcoming Mars missions and its success, of course. So what we see in here, again, I was talking about the flight control room in 5 minutes before, and then here it is. This is our flight control room, mission support center. And these are the people who are directly connected to the field. And then now we are gonna have a sneak preview. But before we are going inside, I would like to mention you what is happening. The world's biggest analog is now coordinating 17 different habitats. Imagine that the habitat that I already showed you. Right now, there are 17 of them in different places in Poland, in Australia, in South America, in America, Northern America, in Iran, in Armenia, in like 17 different countries has habitats right now and perform the analog missions. Each of them has their analog astronauts, each of them has their science behind, and all will be controlled by this room. We call it Mission Coordination Center right now in Vienna, in the office of Austrian Space Forum. And now we are going to have a sneak preview and what's going on behind on these doors. Just before we are jumping in, I would like to mention one very crucial thing for you guys, for all of our students and teachers. If you think that these are all for the adults, these are all for the scientists, these are all for the experts, no, it's wrong. No, it's very wrong. We are doing all of the things for our future. So we are doing this for you guys, for our young generations. And one of our biggest tasks is to involve you all on these activities. That's why we have the project STEMMOS, I already mentioned very at the beginning. That's why we have the project Explore, for example. Again, it is an Erasmus Plus project. This is Erasmus Plus project, and we are training young generation analog astronauts. And you can see some photos from here. We were last year in Portugal in a mission support center in Alqueva. And these are your friends, your same age friends who are coordinating a real Mars analog mission. And this can be you, don't forget, okay? Talk with your teachers. Teachers, support your students and come to us to being a part of this feature. Yeah, and these are our perfectly gamma suits. This is a little bit different than our auto suits that I showed, the shiny ones, because these shiny ones takes 3 hours to wear. These are a little bit basic suits that perfect for you. Okay, so as I said, please join us. Don't forget to register STEMMOS website. Then you can have every little news, every little update from our project into your email box. You can join whenever you want. And not only the news or the mission related stuff, we are preparing for you open source resources. You can find games, you can find tools that you can use during your student activity during your school. You can be a part of Earth Moon observation. You can take your own telescope pictures and so on and so on. And we are presenting everything in our website for free, open source for you all. And don't hesitate to contact us if you do not manage those. Okay, so we are here for you to support and prepare you for the future. So I'm stop sharing now, and we are going to switch to my mobile phone, and we are going to have our little mission coordination center tour. Okay, hello Victoria. Victoria is our education coordinator that you might have also lots of connection during our projects through. And there's the up there you can switch. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my camera in here. So good. Well, we were already in the media team room. Today, I'm not a RSS. RSS is a remote science support team. Today, I'm not RSS, but media, only for you guys. Normally, I'm never giving my place to someone, but let's go. Okay, so time to time, I might be a little bit silent because I really don't know what is expecting us outside. Right now, it was very crowded. We had plenty of visitors, and the entire mission is going on. So wherever available, we are gonna grab them. Let's go. Okay, first things first, I guess they are available. They seem available. We have here is the team Meteo. Meteo means they are meteor room. So they are going to tell us how the weather is. Let's hear from them. Hello, hi guys. Hey, we are now having a broadcasting. I wanted to visit you as a Meteo team. Can I have one of you for few words? Sure. That. So let's go. What are we going to ask? So we just want to ask that. What are you doing in here? What's your purpose in the mission?
Right. Well, we're the WBA meteorology team. We're helping each habitat know they're still on Earth, right? And outside of the simulation, they're on Earth. They need to know, what the weather's going to be. Not only, the normal weather, but they need a good heads up if conditions are going to be too cloudy for experiments or too windy for drones or too hot for the spacesuits they're going to be wearing. So we're there to help them with that. And we're working on also sending them some Mars weather from some measurements that have been taken there.
Oh, wonderful. But isn't it hard for you? For example, we know that there are already 17 different countries attending here. Are you following up each country's meteorological information?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Good luck. I was down with one mission already. Oh, wonderful. So we can have a look at the screen, I believe, can we?
Yeah. Please.
So, yeah, what we do see here?
So here, this is what we use actually for our, in the morning, we go through the entire world and see, okay, what's the meteorological situation? So,
oh, there you are.
So we look here, and let's look at, for example, the Northern Hemisphere. This is what we've been looking at for this week. We're going to have an interesting pattern here that's affecting like all of Europe, and it's also stretching into a lot of the habitats that are over here. This is the kind of thing that we're using this screen for, is looking at the big picture, talking about it all together.
Wow, seems cool. Thanks a lot for that. It's a lot of effort. I know that by heart. Yeah, good luck with it. But thanks for your support.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And thanks for the interview. Okay, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's go. By the way, do you hear us well? Please tell us.
It is. We heard, but please try to stay close to the speakers.
Okay,
but it was audible. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks for the input. Let's move on. Let's move on to my favorite team. Not because I'm a part of it. Let's go to the science team, right? Hello. Hi, everyone. So there is the remote science support team. And this is we are lucky this time. We have a really crowded remote science support team. What we are seeing is a very little part of it, but it's going good. It means that many things are going on. So can I ask one of you to interview whoever available? Yeah. Let's go, Brandy. So I pretend like I don't know her and I don't know what she's doing. Hello, Brandy. Thanks for having some time with us. So we just wanted to ask, what is the remote science support team and what are you doing and why it is very important for WBA?
Thank you. Yes, the RSS team is the remote science support. We're in charge of tracking all of the research for the WBA. And we've got many experiments going, 10 experiments.
That is so much. Yeah.
And we've got multiple habitats across the globe participating in them. So our task each day is to make sure that the researchers have done their experiments and have submitted their data. And we are working closely with the PIs, the principal investigators, to make sure that this research gets complete.
Yeah, they are the experiment owners, so to say,
That's
right?
It's
yeah. Oh, yeah. And then you're just helping them to coordinate during
we have an experiment liaison, and we have just a whole fine crew of people helping with this task.
Wow, I know many things are going on, but what kind of experiments? Can we talk about it a bit?
Yes, we've got all kinds. We've got human factors. We've got plant growth.
Human factors. What is human factors?
You know, we have a human factors expert right behind us that would love to talk to you. But yes, it's, you know, it's not just science, and I mean, it's part of science, but it's not just the hard laboratory science. The crew is in isolation, and they are humans, and all humans have different personalities and different backgrounds culturally, and you know, so it's a really important part of a mission is the human factors. And so we have a couple of researchers doing emotional response analysis and crafting research to mitigate stress and other factors that you would find that would cause you to have issues on your mission.
Oh, yeah. And they're just the human factors do we have, or do we have any engineering?
We do. We have yes, and that's other experiments going on.
So, wonderful.
Yes, we've got a plant growth. We've got what do we have an engineering experiment?
Seeds, I believe.
Yeah, well, the space seed is the plant growth, and they're building a cabinet. They're looking at gas exchange and interaction with that. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sounds very cool.
We've got a legal experiment going
Something
on.
New.
Yes, a legal framework for space communities.
As you see, everything is possible if you want, because think about it. We are going to live there at some point. We need all perspectives. So this is one of our pioneer for that. Yeah. Thank you very much, Brandy. Thanks a lot for that. And then we might maybe go to the human factor and ask what kind of the psychological status that they're expecting or having already. So hello, Emily. Hi. So, we want to ask you, I mean, because this is so private information, the human factor that has been through, how do you mitigate those? And what kind of data that you're collecting?
Well, it really starts all before the mission. So a lot of stuff went into the crew selection and then the training. I mean, a lot of crew members have been training for over a year now, sometimes together and sometimes individually. And so that's one way that we do mitigate some of the human factors. And human factors is essentially the human's interaction with its environment. The environment could mean the habitat, the terrain, the weather, the experiments, or even the dynamics with the crew in the room. So that's when we get into the psychological aspect of things. So if you think about it, a lot of people are removed from their comforts of their own home. They are, kept to the same group of people for a period of time, and everybody responds differently. I think Brandy mentioned it earlier. Everybody responds differently. Some people like to rejuvenate alone. Sometimes people like to rejuvenate as a group, and you don't have a lot of space in those habitats. And so trying to find privacy and alone time can be really challenging. Not being able to rely on your typical support group at home, which is, of course, family and friends, not having that connection can be really challenging too. And a lot of people are eating different foods that they're not used to. There's a lot of different types of foods that are in some of these habitats. And some of them don't have a lot of that fresh produce that we're used to, which is being mitigated with some habitats are using supplements and things like that. So yeah, and sleep disruption, all kinds of things. There's things that can impact the workload we have to think about.
And they are the extreme conditions, right? So it's really we're talking about. It's a real preparation, though. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. But I need to tell for the human factors, by my experience, they are not just for the habitat, but they are also for here. So
absolutely.
because the things are getting very hot in here as well. So
well, and I will say that one of the things that we're doing throughout the mission, for myself being the human factors lead, and I have 2 other individuals that are working with me, the crew members have the opportunity, crew members, mission control, even people here at MECO have the opportunity to submit a human factors form on a daily basis to request any kind of support or mediation. And then we have a secure, confidential method of being able to communicate with individuals in the event that they do need support, whether it's missing home or family or crew conflict or something like that.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. So I personally, 100%. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thanks everyone. And and good luck for the mission day. Let's go hottest places. So we are going now very hidden place. So, and let's see if they're available. Oh, we can maybe grab our director in here and the Gernot Kramer. If he's available. Are you available, Gernot?
Hey, absolutely.
Hello. Hi. Gernot, how's it going?
Oh, I'm so excited now. We just had the opening ceremony for the entire mission, and I was sitting inside with all the diplomats, all the representation of the United Nations. So this is science diplomacy meeting actual science and research here. And whenever those 2 worlds touch each other, that's where I want to be. This is so super and exciting.
You see, we have every little aspects of life. We have diplomacy, psychology, and we are everywhere. It's not just engineering and robotics.
Absolutely.
So, and then Gernot, can you a little bit mention?
Yes,
I just need to be near to you because of the microphone.
Sure. So behind me is the operations room, which is the center of the action here. So all the telemetry live streams from all the habitats, they come here together, they are processed here, they're put into the archives, and they are being processed and so on with the remote science support team. So whatever happens out there, we can literally look over the shoulders of the crews out there. We have...
We can
Absolutely. If we go to the front of the screen.
Yes, exactly. Let's go there. Yeah.
So we have the lady and the gentleman in white. This is the director of operations, Annika Melius from Germany. She's also an undergraduate. It's her first mission as a director of operations, so she's also pretty nervous, I guess. And we have somebody who's not a rookie, Reinhard Lustos. He is a physics teacher originally from Austria, who is also with the board of directors of the Austrian Space Forum, and he's also working with her. And then we have the people who are communicating with the habitats. They're called comms. So they're the only ones that are allowed to talk with the respective countries. And then we have human factors, we have operational support, task manager. So these are teams that are like think of a little orchestra, like a jazz band, where everybody is sensitive to what happens. You trust each other, you rely on each other. So, and this is like a little orchestra of science.
Wonderful. Let's the music go, huh? Wonderful. And then are you also the director of the mission?
I'm the director of the Austrian Space Forum, so whatever happens in this facility is my responsibility. But I'm so much trusting this magnificent team with people who really know what they're doing. They've been training for this for a long time. The entire WBA has been prepared for almost 3 years now. So it's been quite a voyage up to now, and to see it now happen and hear the final go. Go means we are ready for the mission. There's no obstacles we can't overcome. That was a very emotional moment for me.
Same here actually. But Gernot, tell me that. So how come this crazy idea showed up in your mind or in your minds, because one mission was way enough.
Yes, absolutely. We have been doing 40 missions before, so we thought this is just yet another one. It's not, of course, at all. So I was about 3 years ago at the Analog Astronaut Conference in Arizona, where Jess Puriwal from Goldweiser in the UK, who was one of the organizers, approached me and said, well, Gernot, there's only one organization worldwide that has the capacity of leading this operationally with a dedicated facility, and that's the Austrian Space Forum. And so I had no clue what I would be signing up. I had no clue what the Austrian Space Forum would be signing up. Or really, but okay, how about if we go by 2 or 3 or 4 habitats? And there is more interest. Okay, let's do it half of those, and then suddenly became 10 or so. Okay, that's close enough. Well, now it's 17 organizations. Now it's like shepherding a bag of fleas, and so getting that structure and learning a common language of science. That was really a challenge, because you had all those different cultures, nations, disciplines. So we were learning already so much along the way that already now I think I could write a book right away.
Yeah, please do that.
But really close to heart, because obviously a lot of things went right. There's still a lot of things that are challenging ahead. There will be bumps along the road. There will be things we don't know. But every day when these people walk out from this through that door, every day they will have the mindset, today we learned something that nobody else knew on this planet this morning. And so this is science in progress.
Yeah, wonderful. Thanks a lot for organizing those. Thanks for those ideas, actually.
Thanks to the team.
We appreciate that. And thanks for your time, of course. And he's very busy right now. We were very lucky.
Thank you very much. So on to Mars.
On to Mars. Bye-bye. Thank you, Gernot. Hello. Wow. That was weird. That was our luck. And let's try our second luck with Annika Melis. FD for RS media. Annika. FDO, sorry. Terminologies are changed. So Annika, no, I guess we are okay by following that, but I wanted to just have you a little bit for our STEMMOS live stream. So I wanted to first congratulate your director of operations. These are new terminologies. Sorry. Annika was our analog astronaut and has been 2 missions, right?
Exactly. In Israel and in Oman.
Sorry,
too many
but
countries.
by heart, Oman. Yeah. So now you're the director of operations. Okay, tell us, what is the difference? What did you do? What are you doing now?
So the difference is I'm on Earth, which is a great change of perspective. I actually really enjoy having this experience as well. While I was an analog astronaut, I did the 2 Mars simulations, and now in Miko Vienna, I'm leading the team that is manning the crewing the operations room. Wonderful. So we have the EarthComs speaking with the respective EarthComs in the other MSCs all over the world. Also procedures records, the person collecting all the data and distributing it to RSS and to media and so on.
Isn't it hard? 17 different places.
Yeah,
it was already hard just talking to you guys.
Exactly. So you have to try to get situational awareness from all of them and chase them for the data that they should deliver, and also keeping in perspective how difficult it is for them. And I think it actually helps having been in the field myself, because I can put myself in their shoes and know
Please do that.
How it feels like. Exactly. So, but it's really amazing if you see some live streams or the telemetry data, and you get the chat messages over or the emails and the notes from the field, and you see the bigger perspective also, because in the field you only see like your daily things, and zooming out and having the big perspective is also very interesting.
Did you face, I mean, it's just so fresh actually, but was there any obstacles?
I would say that for now, the biggest obstacle are the time zones, because everyone's on different parts of the
Australia,
planet.
India, America.
Exactly. So for some people now in the mission start live stream, it was 2 in the morning. Others already in the afternoon. So that's actually quite like every time you write to people, you have to check, are they sleeping, are they awake, what time of day is it, and are they even in the place to already have fulfilled the task. And so yeah, we have a lot of maps and watches, and are trying to keep track of that. So that's actually for me right now the hardest part.
Yeah,
but we'll see how the mission
2 times hard
progresses.
actually for you. Just switching to here, and also for a very big
of course, to make it perfect, winter and summertime will change during the mission. So adding
it will happen.
And some countries change, others don't, and then some of them have half-hour changes. Oh, don't get me started.
So we wish you good luck actually for that, and again the congratulations. I mean, I'm really sure, pretty sure that everything will be smooth on your directory, but it's very nice to seeing you in here, sitting in this chair instead of being us. So this is really same feeling that kind of, because I can tell you like quickly, if you are sitting here and trying to watch them on the field, and if there's something going wrong or like smooth, no matter, but you have to watch and be really sure that they are secure. Beyond everything, they're secure. And it is really the heartbeat feeling. Like it's always like beating, if they're okay, if everything's okay. Did she step on a wrong rock or something? You're watching all the time. And yeah. And
so
now
really like a strong emotional connection, right?
Yeah, indeed. So now she's in that place and watching those. Yeah, I'm looking forward to our interview at the end of the mission.
And I want to say it's the same the other way around, because when you're in the mission and you're feeling so strongly that you want to do the experiments right, you want to collect good data because you know how much people are waiting for that. So you're really putting all of your heart in it, and then seeing how it's working from this side and knowing how it feels like, and so it's really a good connection.
It's a perfect connection, though. Yeah. Okay. We wish you lots of good luck, and and we are sure that will be amazing, and we are here to support you always. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Annika. Thanks for your time. I know you're busy, but thanks a lot. Yeah. So, and let's say bye-bye to the Miko Vienna actually, and we had EarthCom's procedures and our directories, but we have, he approached, so I'm gonna ask, we have a very less time, but I need to ask our Amade Missions flight director and now the director of operations of Miko Vienna, Reinhard Lustos. First of all, hello. First of all, congratulations for the new missions, so to say. Quickly, I want to ask, what is the difference between one mission and the 17 mission?
So we are doing something completely new at the moment. It has never been done before. You probably heard it before. So we have 17 habitats involved and not just 1 or 2, which is a completely different scenario. And also, we are not a mission support or control center. We are the mission coordination center, which means we are one level above everybody else in terms of coordination. Which makes it even more complicated, of course. But this is what this mission is. It's first of its kind. It's the first world's biggest analog. Hopefully many more are coming in the future, to make the analog research field more visible also to the public with a united effort, you could say. And in terms of operation, it's also different because we get much more information from all the different habitats, not just 1, but 17. So yeah, that's a difference.
Oh, wow. Yeah, lots of efforts, but yeah, I'm sure it will be very good. So it goes good. So again, let's wait the interview at the end of the mission. So good luck, Reinhard. And yeah, break the leg. Not yours. Okay, so let's go back to the screen and have the Q&A session together. I guess that was a little sneak preview, but you got the idea of a real mission. So see you on my main screen then. Excuse me. Yeah, hello. There's our media team and media team lead in here. Actually, well, I already summarized the media task. So, and this is what we do. We chase them. So let's switch here. Okay, hello again from the Miko Vienna background. I hope you like our little tour in Miko Vienna. And now we are open for Q&A session. You can write to the chat. Actually, oh yeah, later. You hear me, right?
Yes, we hear you
Okay,
perfectly.
wonderful. Thank you, Gustavo. Okay, do we have any questions?
Not so far.
Okay.
Our guests are a bit shy, maybe, but you had a hello from, I think it's from Romania, from
Hello, Romania. Hello.
Venetia, Ginásio Ano Lison. So that was the only interaction so far. So we might wait here a few minutes.
Do we have again the 1 minute delay?
Yes, we are delayed,
Okay.
but I think I have asked people to put questions on chat several times.
Okay. Okay, wonderful.
But if you don't hear from them, in the next couple of minutes, then I think we can wrap it up because it's almost noon.
Yeah, it's
And then we have to move on.
okay. Yeah,
But
it's last moments, everyone, please just drop it there, and then we can at least one question deliver.
And meanwhile, I think it would be important to invite everyone to join the STEMMOS project, which is organizing this virtual visit. If you can show the website,
Yeah, sure.
Sada.
Gladly, immediately.
And then people can see how it looks and what we offer. So the project is starting now. There will be 2 very active years of activities with schools, teachers. So I think we should use this time to talk about STEMMOS while we wait for the questions.
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, as we already mentioned, we are organizing this virtual visit under the framework of a STEMMOS project. This is the satellite observation of Earth, Moon, and Mars in schools. Again, this project is for you guys, and you can go to STEMMOS. Just let me see. Yeah, www.stemmos.eu. This is our website, and then go through the website. If you go there on the STEMMOS portal and register yourself, you can reach lots of resources that I have already mentioned. Okay, teachers, please be aware there's a teacher registration. Of course, students are also welcome, but don't forget we have plenty of resources to support you. And also we have the contact in here in the case that you hesitate, just ask us, and we are here for you to guide on that way. And we have plenty of courses in here. We have resources, digital resources and tools. Right now the Google Earth Pro, it is also still under development. Don't forget, it's always a dynamic website because we are not the people who are just living. We upload everything and it's done. It's always evolving itself. That's why it's very important that you are registering and having the all updates in time. We are going to have STEMMOS summer schools, for example. Don't forget about that. All teachers are welcome. Please don't forget to contact your national coordinator, which is Nucleo for Portugal, which is EA for Greek people, and so on. You can find all the information on our website. So you're all welcome. Please don't forget, register yourself. By the way, also it's not just the registration in here, but whoever was watching us, please fill the registration form with how many people you were, so we know that we accomplished our task in here by reaching many people. So far, our virtual visits had so many audience. I guess maybe we already up to 800, but hundreds. And please add yourself in that.
Thank you, Sada. So I don't see any questions on the chat, so maybe we should finish. I'd like to thank you and all the OVF crew and the members of WBA for this excellent visit. I wish you all the success. The work is just starting now. You have 10 days ahead of you of hard work. So congratulations, and keep doing their good work. Okay, I'll finish.
Thanks a lot, Gustavo.
Officially, and also, but you can remain for our debriefing here on Zoom.
Yeah.
So
thank you very much to everyone.